So, as we no doubt can tell, I lost. I lost the battle to not be in Japan. Um, I lost it quite badly, actually. I was outvoted so hard that it's actually a little bit hilarious. Um, no, I very much blame you. I blame all of you. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll start here. See what it looks like. Oh, this is going down. Oh, that's fine. We'll go just along the shoreline, right? Anyway, good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, fine. Um, oh, what was it? 0 minutes. I lost the battle for us not to be in Japan quite badly. Yeah, unfortunately. Why are you calling me Kitty, Quidge? Just because I have ears. You can no. These ears, they're not kitty ears. Okay, they are vicious demon ears. Let me put that down. My ears are not kitty ears. They are vicious, demonic ears. There we go. Yes, we do, don't we? We have to. I did promise our year one students at one point that we were going to write a little story based on quote unquote the character history of muses, but we never did end up getting to that. Remind me. Better yet, why don't the year one class actually just sponsor that, right? Remind me to find time to write. There we go. Demon ears. That's right, Quitch. Demon ears. That's what we're doing. Anyway, you guys know the drill, right? Everything is going as usual. We have a temporary our temporary administrator is back to try to keep you lot in line. Like don't make life hard. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, hello. Sorry, no, just email. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So today we are going to continue our journey through Japan. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't have challenged you guys to give me something other than Japan, because instead of getting us away from Japan, all it did was get us back to Tokyo. So half demon. They're not demon cat ears, okay, Quitch? They're demon ears. See, if they were kitty ears, they would be completely different. And do I have ears? Oh, I do. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, yeah. So I have 4 minutes. Yeah, yeah. I cat ears. There we go. That makes more sense. It's all good. Let's do that. Well, if you see, I feel like some of you voted for Japan and Tokyo just by because I encouraged you not to, right? So like the the fact that that happens kind of interesting, because obviously the people that are acting like teenagers are like the twice my age. Yeah, in some cases, three times my age. So it's just like, or almost three times my age. It's just like, guys, come on, what are we doing? Like, our year one students aren't even acting like teenagers. Are um, the teenagers in the community are those who are twice or almost three times my age. Like, guys, come on, right? Act. You don't necessarily have to act your age as much as, like, don't be stupid. Hey, nice. At least we're doing something mildly well, actually it's not. You know what? I changed my mind. This isn't interesting either, right? Like, now that we're walking in Japan so often, Persona 5 Strikers is literally just another way of, like, we're literally just walking every day. Like, can we do something? Can we do something else? Yeah, what happened? What happened? What happened to our sci? Oh, I remember what happened. Our sci-fi corporation ended up being like, yes, exactly. They they imploded. The corporation could not sell its own services, and so it dwindled to the point where the only people that were participating were like two or three of the most active people, and obviously one or two or three people can't fund a corporation in the same way that others can. Right? And so, but why did you all gravitate towards like walking around in Japan? It's just like, it's nonsense. Can we do something else? I mean, okay, I will accept that. Yes. No, really, nobody does want to walk around where they tend to walk around, right? And so, but like, can't we walk around somewhere else? Like, say, for example, actually, let me check where else look around works. Have a look around. We could go Spain. How about Spain? We could go to the Canary Island. No, you guys. We can. Ah, these aren't that interesting to me. Actually, we could go to Andorra. That would be interesting, right? Yeah. Why don't we do Andorra next time? So, for those of you who don't exactly know where Andorra is, it's between Spain and France. It sits sort of in the middle of the Pyrenees, and it has been its own country, right? For whatever reason, it's never really been absorbed into either Spain or Aragon or well, Castile, Aragon, or France. Or, oh, San Marino works too, right? Yeah, I wouldn't mind San Marino. Well, I mean, technically, that's also. Eh. It sits at San Marino's in the middle of Italy, right? And it's just it's essentially well, I think it started as a merchant republic, and yeah, kind of like Venice, exactly. But like, it wasn't important in it wasn't important on the same order of Venice, because obviously Venice went on to form to be part of the Kingdom of Italy. But these smaller ones, sometimes they're just not worth taking over, right? Yes, Monaco. But I don't think there's. Is Monaco independent? It is sovereign city state, right? Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's right. It's inside France essentially, on the Mediterranean coast. Yes, Monaco's really pretty. Why don't they have Monaco? They have Andorra and San Marino, but they don't have. Maybe Singapore. How about we do Singapore next time? I suggest that. I'm like, oh, let's go here, let's go there, and then literally, they vote this. They literally vote for Tuesday for us to go back to Japan. Like, why do I even bother? What's wrong with you? Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I understand. I understand, of course. No, I don't understand, but it's fine. Uh, okay, but actually, you know what? I'm going to choose the city. Okay, from now on, if from now on you guys can only choose the country. Muses. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we're already doing Persona Strikers, right? So like, why would we? Oh yeah, I should continue moving. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. But the point remains, right? Like, if we're just gonna do Japan all the time, then knowing you lot, you're always going to be like choosing the touristy blah blah spots. Or I'm going to choose some more interesting spots. Well, see, there is no. I'm not going to say that there's anything wrong with wanting to walk around Japan. It's a beautiful country. No, but like, guys, we have the entire globe. Well, not the entire globe. We have Andorra, Australia, Canada. Apparently, there's full coverage of Australia for Apple. Canada, Germany, Ireland, Italy. Portugal, Spain, United Kingdom, United States. Why can't we go to any of those? Right? Like I'm saying, let's not do Google Maps, absolutely, but like, why can't we do any of those? Right? Like, there's plenty of places for us to go, and all you guys want to do is go to Japan. I mean, okay, I kind of understand, because obviously you lot are also the ones that that turned me into whatever, this blue haired, demon eared, not cat eared, demon eared. Um, yeah, well, excuse me, no, that it does. That's an interesting. I'm going to put my support behind the third ranking for Wednesday, which is, instead of reading the English Constitution as if it were a bedtime story, we could actually read and discuss it. Yeah, that would make it more interesting. I think, yes, we would. I think we would probably use whatever you used before, margin note, to do that. And Quitch, no, blue hair is not my choice. Blue hair, since the very beginning, actually, going back to the very very first video I made, what, in 2020. Um, that started out as a joke. Uh, who was it that was adamant about blue hair? Do we remember? Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yes. Well, I don't know if I should thank you or not, but yeah, blue hair has been sort of one of my staples ever since. Like, even you should see some of the fan art that gets drawn. Oh my. I'm not talking about that. No, just, just. No. uh, how about we just go with thanks but no thanks? How about that? Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. I actually, it's. I will agree with one of the other comments from our girl whose name ends in A B. Um, I like moving around Apple Maps much more than I do around Google Maps, right? Like Google Maps is still stuck in its what like 2005 iteration. Maybe the back end has gotten better, but the front end, no, not at all. Read and discuss the English. Are we going to start at the beginning? I think not, right? We'll probably just start wherever. Like, actually, we should call it a book club. Let's call it a book club. Book club. There we go. Okay. So are we moving on here? No. I want to go that way. Excuse me. Okay. There's nothing wrong with a book club with muses. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I might be pretentious when we do end up getting if we do end up doing like more directed book clubs, but I think that's probably not a bad thing. See, which you would think that, wouldn't you? But no, if it were me, I would have just gone with black hair because I'm perfectly fine with black hair. But instead, obviously, the original complaint was that it wasn't anime, and and so obviously I made the first broadcast. Um, the guy who complained to the point that I was essentially forced to change it. I made my first recording about universal basic income because I know he absolutely detests that idea. Oh, what time was it that we were talking about? Probably 15. Muses was of course blue head. Well, that is kind of your fault. What is R? Didn't we talk about this? Yeah, R and U are single letter codes. R are for Thursday and Sunday, right? Because if you want to have single letters representing the days of the week, you can't have T for Thursday, obviously for obvious reasons. Um, so we use R as a single letter code. It's standard. It's standard for English. That is. Yeah. If you see R, and you know the context is a weekday, then it's definitely Thursday. And U is Sunday. I think U makes sense, right? And R for Thursday, nah, I'm okay with that. Like I think it makes more sense than say like H, right, for Thursday. 19 is the single. Well, I don't like repeating myself, but given how big our community is, I think it's just it would be impossible for me not to repeat myself occasionally. So I'm perfectly okay with it. And just because like I can't expect everyone to join every single broadcast, and so it's simply easier if I don't take it to heart and just repeat myself occasionally. Right. Mind repeating self broadcast. But if you make me do it in a meeting, you are bad. Yeah, some of you are very not good at that. Are we really doing this? Okay. Okay, at least we're keeping it to one this week. Let's see, where are we going? We're just looking at the scenery, right? Yeah, just pretend you're in a limo and you're following this red truck. Yeah, there you go. You know, the times where I was chauffeured around, I I actually prefer to sit in the front rather than the back. It was just a lot more fun for me. Obviously, I'm also naturally more inquisitive and interesting than a lot of you, so maybe that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's just more interesting. Uh, because you get to see where the world is going, whereas in the back you're sort of, yeah, you can look out the side window, but a lot of those things have their side windows tinted perfect so for you to fall asleep in. So if I were sitting in the back, I would just literally fall asleep all the time, all the time. I mean, some of you have taken Ubers with me. Like I just kind of like pass out one time. Yeah. Oh, for those of you who don't know, if I get into the back of a car, or not, not the trunk, but like if I get into the back of taxis, Ubers, whatever, I just kind of like pass out almost immediately. If you want to kidnap me, the best way is actually to. That's not the right button. If you want to kidnap muses, best way is to put in the back of uh back seat. Like I'll just be like completely dead to the world. Well, it's a combination of those things, right? Like if I have to answer emails, that's different. But if I try not to do that on my phone anyway. But if I have to answer, if I don't have to do any of that, then I'll just like conk right out. It's fantastic. Look at this! Look at this! We're literally not set up. It should be. We're literally doing mostly walking around, right? Like even in Persona 5 we're walking. And then like we'll walk around Japan and then we'll have a book club. The only time that's not walking around. Maybe can we do something that's like not walking around? Actually, how about this? Okay, before you guys choose whatever we're doing on Saturday, let me send you a list of how many games do I have? 8, 18, 735. Okay, that's 40, 46, 6, 781 games. Um, yeah, I'll send out this list. Well, I mean, I won't send out. Yeah, I know. I'll just send out the list, and then you can like pick something that's not walking around, please. No, seriously, please. Oh no, I have something here. Um, I'm going to share a link, and then you can let's do that. I'll put my foot down and say we'll do that, and it might be interesting. Thank you, Quitch. I've literally played none of them. No, I've played only a few. Oftentimes these are either gifted to me or they came in bundles, or I was really bored during a sale and just impulse bought something that I wanted to play, and then never looked at it again. I mean, at the very least, I'm not doing this with physical things, right? Like if I were to buy like physical boxed games of 700 something, like that would be ridiculous, obviously. But like this, I'm mildly okay. Only mild. That's right. Yeah. So check this game out. This game is called Tile City. Essentially, what it is it's a puzzle game where you try to it's a puzzle game where essentially you choose like you have tiles for the city and then you build the city. You didn't hear that. Alright. What? What? Playing dress up games on Steam on stream. Don't tempt them. You know they will quit. You can't tempt them. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Just pretend. Okay, I really need to not also pipe in public comments into the private streams now. Into Discord. It's just like, oh, why did I do that? 1 second. I'll come. You know those old fashioned UIs from like a decade ago. It's just like these people. What? No, I'm in here. Like these UIs are so unresponsive, written in probably like early Java, that it's just oh, no, stop it. Why? Oh no, no, okay. Oh, I do have okay. Um, yeah, just like guys, this UI is just I'll talk. Don't worry. I'll talk to the executive in charge afterwards. Anyway, um, yeah. So Tau Cities. It's essentially a puzzle game. I'm deliberately ignoring that. Yes, Tile Cities is essentially a puzzle game, but we can play it as a freeform design thing. So why don't we do that on Saturday? In fact, you lot owe me anyway, so I'm just gonna put my foot down and say we're doing Tile Cities on Saturday, um, and we're going to chat. Yes, and no, I'm never going to play a dress up game. Why is that schedule update? My face covers it. Good. Um, what do they even exist on if they exist on the computer? Actually, I could probably. Oh, sometimes I hate my ability to problem solve. Oh, because um, I was going to say if they don't exist on Steam, I'm going to just say no, we cannot do it, blah 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 blah, right? But then I suddenly remembered, no, there are many ways I can do this, even if they don't work on Steam. I blame you, lad. Oh yeah. Sometimes I hate my ability to problem solve, but then that's what I get paid. So yeah, whatever. Oh, whatever. If okay, no, you know what? For this, we're going to dramatically up the price. If you want to see me play a dress up game, you will have to pay the price. You will have to pay exorbitant fees to make it happen. Are we clear? And also, we're not dressing up muses. We're dressing. Oh, I should have given you that idea. Uh, not going to dress up muses. No, I'm aware that we can, yes, because obviously I did it for this particular character. So yes, we could go in and like do all sorts of interesting things. But no, how about no? How about we don't do that? Would it be so terrible if for you guys to just, like be mildly respectful for once in your lives? Yeah, I didn't think so. I genuinely didn't think so. Anyway, here we are at the half-hour mark. We're done for today. Any final questions before we end for today? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Any other any any other questions? Oh, oh, I didn't take all any of these. What? Yeah, we'll have to deal with this. I'll have to deal with this. Did I? Did I? Excuse me? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I need to take care of that. Yeah, so we will be done for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to answer those questions that I want to answer in like 15 minutes when I'm done with. Oh, no. Button. When I'm done with whatever I'm doing here. Cool, cool. I'll answer it offline, but I will answer them. Great. I'll see you guys. Today's Sunday, right? Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Persona 5 Strikers. Excellent. Good. Please download Firefox. Please download Chrome. Bye bye.